Did you know there was a black man that made ranch dressing?
Ranch dressing?
Yes, it's made by a black man.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow. Well, I figure all condiments and seasonings are all created by black people.
What goes on in this house is a sin. But what goes on under the stairs is a nightmare.
I invented this new bag that you put around a sandwich to keep it fresh, but it's clear, so you still get the full visual of the sandwich.
So it's a sandwich bag?
No, Jack, it's a new thing that I invented.
So y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife.
Welcome everybody to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
And it ain't
what you think. This is your boy Jay Jamal, joined by my boy.
This is B. Allen. Welcome aboard, everyone.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Yeah, this is season 9, episode 4, entitled "Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife, Hide everybody." Please, cause they going missing. They going missing. Hey, make sure you. What's the name of the website? What's it called?
There you go. ShopNewClothes.com.
ShopNewClothes.com. I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't know nothing about it. I'm sorry. I had to figure it out on my own.
Go get your Church Parking Lot apparel and all your out-of-the-box designs.
Absolutely. Church Parking Lot apparel and out-of-the-box design. And make sure you stop by thespiceship.com to get all of your spice needs.
Yep.
Check us out on thechurchparkinglotpodcast.com and everywhere on your social media. Thechurchparkinglot.com. No,
Churchparkinglotpodcast.com.
What he said.
There you go.
Hey, we're going to go ahead and get this show started with our favorite segment entitled For Why.
Why for?
B. Allen, what you got for us this week, man?
Man, this one here, man. It's every parent's worst nightmare.
Is it?
Well, it's one of the few nightmares. There's a lot of nightmares you can have.
Absolutely.
As a parent.
Okay.
I'm talking Wes Craven type, nightmares.
Whoa. Wes
What I'm
Craven,
saying?
that's some dark stuff.
Yeah, Rob Zombie, all that.
Oh, gosh.
But yeah, man, have you ever, you got a lot of kids, man. I got a lot of kids, too.
Just gonna put me out there like that?
I mean, you've already been put out there before. We got a lot of kids, man. Collectively, we got an 8-piece.
Eight piece, baby.
Collectively, we got an 8-piece, man. So
no biscuits.
Collectively, with this 8-piece, have there been a time where you've had to pick one of your children up, or you're supposed to be somewhere and you just totally forgot?
Absolutely.
Completely forgot. Like, it's supposed to be, it's like 5 p.m. You're supposed to pick them up.
Yeah.
And they call you at like 10 and be like, I'm asleep, right?
Yeah.
I'm asleep. You ain't pick me up. But I'm sleeping. I'm calling you. Yeah, something like that, man.
Are you asking me if I've ever forgotten a child?
Oh, yeah, your child. I know you have.
Let's see, statute of limitations, 7 years, 7 to 10. Yeah, I'm good. Yes, I have. I had to check with my lawyers first to make sure I was able to say this or not. But yes, I have.
Is it something you're willing to elaborate on?
Man, listen, there was a time where my child was, staying after school. Mm-hmm. And, time gets away from you and
it does.
You start, doing other stuff. Mm-hmm. And you are, busy doing that stuff. And then you get a phone call from, an unknown number. And so you answer it, and it's like, hello, and they're like, "Hey, Dad, are you picking me up?" Yeah, I am.
Of course I am.
Are you done? Yes, I'm done. Yeah, I've had plenty of those moments because
I've been waiting for you for 2 hours.
Actually, yes, that has happened. I've had a child waiting at school. You know, they get out of school at 2:30, and it's 4:30.
It happens, man. It happens to the best of us, man. You know, you parents, you got soccer practices and, baseball tryouts and football games and, all this stuff they have to be present for, man.
Absolutely.
It's kind of hard to keep up with the schedule sometimes.
Yeah, having multiple kids is a job in its own.
Facts. And they don't keep their own schedule.
Not at all.
At all. They look up to you to keep their schedule.
So you got to keep their schedule, your schedule, your wife's schedule, all that.
You got to be a whole secretary in these streets, bro. You really do. So I can't really remember the last time I forgot, the children. And since they're all, mine are all really young, so I still got time.
Yeah, you still got time.
I'm going to forget one of them somewhere.
Absolutely.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
And I'll refer right back to this podcast and tell them I told you it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. But I say that to say, man, this for a while, like I said, man, it's a bad one, yo.
Oh, God.
There was a mother who showed up to daycare.
Okay.
To pick up her child just after 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the daycare was closed. She went to pick up her child from daycare, and the daycare was closed. Lights out. No cars in the parking lot. Everything is pitch black. It's almost as if the daycare had went out of business while her child was attending that day. That's what it looked like.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
so imagine you go to pick up your child from daycare. The daycare is closed. Lights out.
What do you do?
Well, I'm telling you what this mother did.
Oh, gosh.
She walked up close because, you're trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
You got to look at the sign. It says, okay, open at 9, close at 6. Yeah, so somebody should still be here.
Yeah.
Even if you close at 6.
Right.
It's like 6:10, 6:15.
Right.
Right? Somebody should be here. At least CPS. Child Protective Services, somebody should be here.
The police?
Somebody
should be there.
No one's there.
At all?
As she peers into the door, she sees her daughter. Her daughter is looking back at her in a pitch black daycare. The lights off. But her daughter is in the daycare. Safe and sound.
And the doors are locked.
Doors are locked.
Lights are off.
Alarm is set. Yo, so this lady frantic because her daughter's in there like banging against the door, get me out, get me out.
Right.
She's locked up in daycare, man. Locked up in daycare. The mother had to call police to come down and get her baby out.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
What?
This is real.
No.
This is real.
No.
This happened at a Kinder Care Learning Center.
Oh, we got one of those.
Center.
We got one of those.
We do got one of those. This one was in Plantation, Florida, however.
That already sounds suspect right there.
It's in Florida. And it's on the plantation. Yeah, man. It's looking a little suspect, man.
Yeah, they weren't keeping her because you forgot her. They were keeping her to do some work. Yeah, about 6 more years, you'll be able to have kids.
Oh, man. They do not know how long the toddler was in the building. They have no idea. But they did get a response from the daycare.
All right. They must have had that Ring doorbell.
The daycare responded simply by saying, short-staffed. We're short-staffed.
They responded by saying we're short-staffed.
We're short-staffed, and we're just glad that the baby was found safe and sound.
I need to talk to the person who was supposed to be there until I picked up my baby.
Yo. It's not that hard to count children. It's really not. Especially towards the end of the day, most of the kids are gone.
Right.
Right? So you might have a couple of kids left.
Right.
What is it? You gotta check the bathroom, check the little, the little mazes that they be making and stuff.
Yeah, check where the toys are.
Underneath the toys.
Underneath the toys.
They be hiding and stuff.
Listen, this baby is gonna make some noise.
Yeah, he's gonna make some noise.
Right.
You tell him, hey, lights out. Anybody in here? Turn them lights out. Oh, man. Somebody gonna get to screaming or something. So I have no idea. Maybe she was in the bathroom. Maybe she was asleep. I don't know. There's no excuse for leaving the child there.
At all. No
I'm just trying to
excuse.
figure out how it happens.
I don't know. Maybe because this new generation, they have AirPods in, headphones, so they ain't really paying attention.
That's true.
So this baby is just playing like ain't nothing going on, and the person thinks, everybody gone.
Could be, man. But then you do have those parents who are, I'd say, habitual line steppers.
Oh, they colored.
What? No. Not necessarily colored parents. I'm talking about parents who are just habitual line steppers when it comes to when are you supposed to come and get your child.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
We close at 6.
We close at 6.
That doesn't mean you come pick them up at 6.
Right.
At 6, we're walking out the door.
Hey, listen, I get off at 6.
You need another daycare. This is not the daycare for you, buddy. No, you need to get off at 5.
I get off at 6, and it take me 30 minutes to get to the daycare.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it. She'll be here. She'll be here. We'll leave some snacks in the kitchen and everything for her.
She'll be here, but we won't.
No, we won't. Lights out.
Lights out.
Oh, man. So since this incident, the company has announced they're going to do some additional training. They're going to close down the center and bring everyone in and do some training, man.
I hate that.
Why you hate that, man?
I hate that, man.
This is about children's safety, man.
No, man. No, that is a cop-out for you to say that we're going to do some additional training. Mm-hmm. What training do you have to do in addition to the training you've already done to make somebody realize there is another kid in the building?
Hey, man, you gotta practice your call-outs, man. And, practice your look-arounds. Man, people are really careless when it comes to looking for stuff, man. You got to look up underneath things.
I guess
you got to move stuff around. Hey,
what?
Man, I don't know. I was never that good at hide and seek. One of my arms or legs or, half a butt cheek, something is always hanging out somewhere to where I'm seen. So even if this girl was like a hider, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know, man. But I just can't imagine walking up to daycare and I see my child that I'm there to pick up, but she's inside looking like a janitor that's pulling a double shift. baby, put down that mop. That's not your job. That's not your job. I don't know, man. Maybe there was some extra paperwork and they was like, can you stay back? You know what I'm saying? Finish these profiles, this data entry.
But if there's extra paperwork, you should still be at the office.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a wild one. It's definitely a wild one. But that just begs the question.
Oh, boy.
For why?
Why for you want here on time? Mama!
That's like the reverse. You're supposed to be outside of the building. She is inside, It's one of those catch-22s because it's like, did you die though? You know what I'm saying? We could have left you outside of the building. You know what I mean? There's so many things that went wrong with this situation, but so many things that still went right.
Right.
So, I guess the big man was looking out on that one, man, because that could have went left.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely could have went left.
Completely left.
Because there are some stories of abandonment out here that
Listen.
you would not believe.
Listen. This next story of a child not being found is crazy.
What you got?
This kid. Well, first of all, let's talk about this. Have you, as a child, ever gotten lost?
Lost and like needed to be found?
Yes. Like,
Man.
say for instance, I'll use me for example. When I was a kid, I was probably about 6 or 7. Me and, my family, we went to Schaumburg, Illinois.
Schaumburg?
Schaumburg.
Is that Islamic? Did you go to Mecca? You went to where?
Schaumburg, Schaumburg.
Okay.
Schaumburg, Illinois.
Got you.
They have this humongous mall, or they did. And I'm not sure if you remember KB Toys.
Oh yeah, dog. KB Toys was the store, man.
Wasn't it the spot?
That was like it was like an extreme version of Toys R Us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They had all the toys that your parents really didn't want you to have.
Everything.
KB Toys, yeah.
Nerf guns, cap guns.
All the guns.
Every gun you could think of. KB Toys had it. We're in Schaumburg. And we're walking around this mall, which has 3 levels. Okay? I see KB Toys. I'm supposed to be with my brother, who is 10 years older than me.
Okay.
I go into KB Toys.
You ain't saying nothing to him.
What? Did I? I mean, they came in,
Right.
but I didn't leave out. I was the kid in the daycare.
Yo, KB Toys was always like, their aisles were just full of toys. They didn't even hang the stuff up.
No.
The aisles were just full of toys and kids were just in there playing with toys. I don't even think they sold toys. I think KB Toys was just literally a toy store. It's a store with toys. You just come in here to play. No, don't even worry about buying it, big dog. Just go play with it.
That's it.
Just go play with it. And the parents just drop them off and, they go do their thing. I beat you over KB.
I think that's what happened to me. 'Cause I was in this store playing with every single toy I could see.
That's what you were supposed to do.
Literally, I was lost. Because there was people in there that I never seen before.
Wow.
All of a sudden, I hear my name. What's wrong with you? You laughing already?
You was one of the intercom kids, man?
I was the intercom.
Oh my God.
I was the intercom kid. I really was. I had to be, I promise you, I had to be like 7 or 8. I was the intercom kid to where I was lost, but I was found. It was amazing grace. I promise you it was. So I'm in KB, I'm playing my little heart out, and I look around and I see nobody that I know.
Right.
So I go outside the store,
Right.
and I'm just standing there looking at all these people passing by who I don't know.
Right.
So these people are just standing there, walking past or whatever, and I hear my name. Then all of a sudden, I see my family just pop up. And they're thinking, they're saying, where were you? What's going on?
Right.
Yeah, I was that kid. That was me. I was the kid that was lost in the mall.
No, I never got lost in the mall, man. But I remember, like, so many times you would go to, like, a grocery store, and they would just announce, like, a random kid over the intercom, such and such. If you're looking for your child, we got him. And they would just stay there. And I used to think, man, kids are horrible, yo. But I've never let my kids out of my sight to, like, I guess, a point where I feel like I don't know where they are.
Right.
I feel like I always know where they are. There's an enclosed fence in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Frank's Fences.
Shout out to Frank's.
But still, when they out there, I still be looking. You You know what I mean?
You still be wondering where they are.
Yeah, still wonder where they are, man, because people are crazy.
That is true.
People will hide kids. People will take kids. Won't say anything, man.
Listen, this young lady who was quote unquote abducted for 2 years. 2 years she was missing.
This must have been during COVID. Well, I mean, we in COVID now.
Yeah, we're still in COVID.
Yeah, we're still in COVID.
Yeah. So this young lady was abducted and kept in a place that you would never believe.
She was kept in a place you wouldn't believe. So is she in the house? She's in the house.
No, not really.
Not really in the house?
No, she's not in the house. This young lady is actually under the stairs.
Is this the beginning of a horror movie?
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
What do you mean by under the stairs, man?
I mean, this young lady was literally underneath the porch. She was a 4-year-old girl missing since 2019, found alive, hidden under stairs in a New York house.
That's wild. The steps. So you mean like when you look at steps and steps are like over top of like a big area?
Right.
You mean like she was in the area?
She was, I can't say in the house, but she was outside the house, but in the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She was in a spot that wasn't supposed to be inhabited by people.
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Correct. She is now 6 years old, found at a residence in New York.
So from 4 to 6, she lived under the steps.
From 4 to 6, for 2 years, she lived underneath the steps with blankets and, all kinds of stuff, flashlights, just crazy stuff.
This, you know what? This, as crazy as it sounds, I think it's a lot easier than what people are making it seem. I think it's extremely easy to keep a child under the steps.
What?
Well, you, my friend, your children are older, so maybe you don't
Absolutely.
remember. Maybe you don't remember, when they were growing up, they like to run around and, go into little tiny places and inhabit those places for hours on end.
I do remember that.
Because my kids, all they want to do now is, make forts and take pillows and blankets. My crib is already pretty small with all the kids, and they want to go and build castles and do like fake wars against each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
My house is a whole battlefield.
Absolutely. You're in Fortnite right now.
Yes. So I would imagine, if I were to tell my daughter right now, you want to make a room underneath the stairs? And I go and show her. I go and lift up the steps and show her an empty space. She will go and get her blankets, go and gather her pillows, and sit it right up in there and beg me to put the top on. Put the stairs back on. Put the top back on. I guarantee you. Now, it's as sad as that sounds, because kids are innocent, man. They like to have fun. I'm pretty sure they just made it a game.
Really?
Yeah, you living under the steps. It's a game. It's a game, man. You can have all the candy you want, anything. You just can't come from underneath them steps, though.
Your daughter graduating high school.
Or not.
Or not.
Homeschool. Homeschool. There's steps. There's a lot of steps to the process, baby.
Dances with wolves over here.
Yeah, no, that's wild, man.
Yeah, man. This little girl, I don't know why I get the hiccups. This little girl, who was 4 at the time, the police came to the house.
Somebody tipped him off. Somebody snitched. Fortunately, somebody snitched and told him about the baby underneath the steps.
Absolutely. Somebody had to snitch.
So
because
the cops came in what?
police said in a statement on Tuesday, after removing several more steps, the child and her abductor were discovered within the small space. The space was small, cold, and wet.
Oh my God.
She has been reported missing since July of 2019.
That's insane, man.
Bro, do you realize, like, if you go missing since 2019, like, we're having a funeral.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're having a whole service in your honor.
Pretty much.
But you're still alive.
Well, I mean, somebody out there kept the faith. Somebody believed that they were still alive.
Who?
Somebody, apparently, I mean, somebody put out an anonymous tip to have them go and look underneath them steps.
Had to be the trolls. Had to be the trolls.
It could have been, man. It very well could have been.
What do you do after that, though? Because it's like now you don't know your daughter.
I don't know, man. Well, number one, you know, I guess we make sure they live in a single-story house to get that thought of steps out of their memory.
No more steps.
No more steps, yo. Facts. That's wild. I can't imagine, man. I can't imagine being underneath steps for years. We had steps in my parents' house. And, like, underneath the steps, we used to keep paper bags, you know, because black families, we keep bags.
Oh, absolutely.
We keep plastic bags,
Plastic
we keep
bags, paper bag, yeah.
trash bags.
All of that. We're going to reuse these.
Yo, I reuse birthday bags.
Absolutely.
Anniversary, I got one for every occasion.
Listen, that Christmas bag you got, that was reused. It was.
Yo, man, so, that's sad, man.
Yeah, that is sad, man. Like this,
like stolen luggage, man. I don't know, man.
it's like that luggage you lost in the airport.
Yeah,
But all of a sudden, 2 years later, it shows up at your your doorstep.
right. This time, though, it's a whole kid.
It's a whole kid, man. This kid was underneath the stairs for 2 years. 2 years?
People were sick, man.
But and that's the crazy part, because the child and the person who took her were both underneath there.
You got to make them feel comfortable for being in this little stupid small spot. So I guess I'll crawl up in here with you too. You know what I'm saying? Let you know it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
I'm gonna sing you a lullaby.
Sing you something
till you go to sleep. Your mama ain't been here to pick you up in 2 years.
Yo, can you imagine, like, what if the child, like, gets sick? Like, you gotta take him somewhere, don't you? You just handle all that from right there.
NyQuil kills all. And you got melatonin now?
Oh my God.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Melatonin?
Yeah.
Elderberry?
Yeah.
Vitamin C?
So you're just gonna drug him up and keep him under the steps?
You sick, ain't you? What are we supposed to do? I'm gonna give you this Benadryl, you go to sleep, I'm gonna check on you in the morning.
Man, I used to like underneath the steps. I remember going to my Aunt Debbie's house in DC, man. You know what I'm saying, before she passed. I remember I talked about it in the previous podcast. We used to stay there over the summer.
Right.
And one of her places she used to have us stay was in the basement, and to get there, it was underneath the steps. So whenever we would like get down there and we make it too much noise, she would come to the steps and bang on the steps, and you could actually talk through the steps. You know what I'm saying? Because it was hollow, and so sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't no thing for you to just walk into the house and see somebody just yelling through the steps. Who are you yelling at? Oh, they down there making noise. They down there making noise underneath my steps.
Y'all had wood walkie-talkies today?
Yeah, I never forget that, man. I used to love living up underneath the steps, and then there was like a little back entrance.
Yeah.
To the back, and the way her house was in DC, it's like it was almost like the entire house was behind steps, because on the outside, the steps were so steep. It was almost like you were walking up onto a castle.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it was wild, man. It was wild. A lot of them houses are like that in DC. I want to say it was like Southeast.
Oh, for real?
That would it shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Shoot 'em up, bang. Yeah, I think it's somewhere around there, man. I don't know, can't confirm it, but yeah, man. There's a lot of yelling through steps to get to the kids in them areas.
Listen, we had that too in Illinois. You know, Illinois is not a flood zone, so we had basements galore.
Yeah.
Basements galore. So in our house,
War bunkers.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Because in our house, the basement was a cement, just, you know, like literally if the war broke out,
Right.
we were safe.
Yo, I always wanted a house like that, man. Just
Is
like
it?
to have like a little bunker.
That's it.
I feel safe.
That's all we had, man. Everything was cement.
Right.
The floor, the walls, everything was cement.
Yeah.
So, you know, coming to the stairs, you just yell down the stairs and, you know, the sound bounces off the walls, so it just goes everywhere. But underneath the stairs
Right.
was the problem. Because that's where the furnace was.
Oh.
So, me, as a child, you know, the furnace just kicks on whenever it feels like it.
Oh yeah, it's loud too.
Bruh. And we're talking about, you know, a furnace that was not like the furnaces now. You know, the furnaces now are small.
Yeah, pretty quiet for the most part.
Yeah, we talking about a furnace that takes up a whole bedroom.
He's talking like the furnace you had to open it up and like shovel coal.
Yeah.
Shovel coal up into it.
Bro, I'm talking about a furnace that you pretty much had to, you know, shovel coal, wood, dead bodies, all of that into the coal to keep warm. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
You had to work to stay warm. One of those furnaces.
Yeah.
That's probably why my Aunt Debbie had this underneath the step. Fill up that furnace while you're down there. Keep it warm.
Since you hide underneath the stairs. Yeah, I was scared to go in there. So, you know, we play underneath there, hide underneath there until the furnace kick on, and then we run.
Facts.
But, you know, man, underneath the stairs was the place to be.
That's what I'm saying. So you see how easy it is for a child to want to go underneath the stairs?
It is, but, you know, I survived.
Right. This little girl survived too. For 2 years.
Yeah, I guess so.
2 years.
I guess so. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It is crazy, man. But that's why I think it's just. I think the girl like living there, man. I really do. I can't see anyone. I'm sorry. I can't see anyone between 4 and 6 not, you know, just mustering up the willpower to get up out of them steps. But with the abductor being there, I guess it can be kind of difficult, man. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's wild, man. What would they think of next to keep our children locked away?
Man, listen, there's a lot of stuff to keep our children away.
Yeah.
Because the simple fact that, you know, let's say, for instance, this is February. February is what?
It's a short month.
It's a short month, but it's also what?
It's cold.
It's cold. What else?
It's the second month of the year. February, baby.
This nigga.
What? February. Oh, it's Black History Month.
There you go. God, dog.
Yeah.
I was about to,
What's wrong with you, man?
no, what's wrong with you?
Oh, no, sorry.
You've been underneath the stairs. I need you to come up for a little bit. No, man, it's Black History Month.
Yeah. It's
But-
Black History Month, dog. You remember Black History Month in school? What did y'all do anything special?
Not until I got to high school.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's
facts.
about
That's
it.
facts. We didn't do much.
Yeah.
Even in elementary school, man. I think you might have learned about peanut butter.
Listen,
George Washington Carver. That's all they taught us about.
George Washington Carver.
Y'all invented peanut butter and stoplight.
No, the peanut butter, the stoplight, and the record needle.
The record needle?
Yeah.
Black people invented that?
The needle for the record?
I did not know that.
Yeah, man.
That's dope. You know the name?
I think it would. No, that's an Eddie Murphy skit.
I thought you were trying to highlight somebody, man. You know?
No, man. I think for real, man. For Black History Month, the only thing growing up was Dr. Martin Luther King, which, you know, they highlighted 1968. He got shot at a hotel, which he was probably there with some woman that wasn't his wife.
Oh, wow. That's what we're doing?
I'm telling you what I learned.
That's what we're doing.
Okay?
That's what you learned about Black History Month?
Listen, hey, shout out.
They were telling you about the infidelities of MLK?
Hey, and Malcolm X.
Oh, so they was both getting freaky?
They was getting it in.
Wow.
They was getting it in underneath the stairs.
Hey, didn't they deserve it, though? At the end of the day, they were changing mankind for the good.
Were they?
Didn't they? And they wouldn't have done it without the aid of those infidelities. Sometimes you got to do things underneath the stairs. You know what I'm saying? You got to do things. It's a metaphor. You got to do things under the stairs in order to get to the stairs to climb up. Am I preaching?
Yes, sir. You are.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
I thought I was doing a little something.
Hey, I mean, MLK said, you know, I may not get there with you, but I've seen the mountaintop.
I've seen it.
I think that's the top of the stairs.
I've seen what's inside that mountaintop too.
It's a furnace with a whole bunch of blankets.
Yo, growing up, man, we didn't do a lot for Black History Month either, man. Especially in our like elementary school, middle school.
Absolutely.
I remember in elementary school, man, we put on a play.
Okay.
And the play was surrounding Abraham Lincoln. Okay.
Okay. He white, but okay.
He is, but he freed the slaves.
Did he?
Something like that. He signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
He did.
Which it started some things.
It did.
But many of them still didn't know they were free.
6 months later.
Yeah, hence Juneteenth. All that stuff, man. But during the play, I don't remember what role I had, but I remember I was in the play.
Oh,
and
boy.
I can't remember the girl's name, man, but I want to say I think I was Abe Lincoln, because the girl's line to me was, "Hello, Mr. President." And I don't remember anything else. That's all I remember. Hello, Mr. President.
Hold on, let me come up from underneath these stairs. Hold on.
But yo, we didn't have no Black History parades. No, they doing a lot of stuff for kids now, man.
Absolutely,
so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. They're spreading the knowledge,
right?
Spreading the wealth. We need to know these things.
We do. Mm-hmm. But okay, so let me ask you this, sir. Mm-hmm. In high school, okay?
Yeah.
You know how you were, in class, and let's say, for instance, you were not doing so well in your class. Okay? You go talk to your counselor, right?
Right.
And when you go talk to your counselor, you tell them, I'm not doing good in this class. So they remove you from that class and put you in another class.
Oh, that's that new age stuff right there.
You never had that?
Nah, they ain't do that for us. You're not doing too good? Well, we need to figure out what's wrong with you. Because ain't nothing wrong with our teachers or our subjects. There's something wrong with you.
Do you have light underneath those stairs?
You've been spending too much time underneath the stairs. That's what your problem is, buddy.
Hey, you need to hide your wife and your kids. Hide your kids and your wife. Listen, so there's a school in Indiana, the Midwest, okay? Right next door to Illinois.
Yeah, that's your hometown, man.
Hometown.
What are they doing down there?
They are giving the option to opt your kids out of a certain class, of learning a certain subject.
Yeah, I mean, they do that all the time. Like, sex education. You know what I'm saying?
Opt out of that?
I can teach my kid about the birds and the bees. What you going to tell him? What you going to tell him that I ain't going to tell him? He here because of me.
Hey, listen, when a man and a woman love each other,
here you go.
They go underneath the stairs.
That's it. And sometimes they forget to pick up their kids. Because they're underneath the steps so long. Sometimes it takes a long time when you underneath the steps, man.
But when it's your first time, it don't take so long.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Sorry, mama.
Small staircase.
Small staircase, baby.
Yeah.
The older you get, the staircase gets a little bit longer.
There you go. There you go.
There's a school in Indiana, man, that are passing out letters to parents to where they are able to opt out their kids from a certain class or from learning certain stuff.
Which is what?
Which is what?
Opt out of what? What can you opt out of?
History.
What kind of history?
A dark history.
Dark people?
I mean,
Dark
relatively.
people history?
I mean, you know.
Are you telling me they can opt out of Black History Month?
I mean, you said it. I didn't. You said it. I didn't, man.
Come on, man.
What? What's wrong with you?
Yo, how do you opt your children out of history?
By signing this letter.
How do you... So you're going to set up separate learning assignments for your kids?
Yes.
No, these ones don't want to learn about that.
No.
These ones, the parents said it's okay.
Right.
Wow.
We want to learn about Christopher Columbus and, you know, all those other...
You got 11 months to learn about that.
Do you?
Yes. Just for 1 month, man. Can we get this peanut butter going?
Absolutely not.
And these street signs and these record needles?
No, forget Jiffy, Skippy, Peter Pan, all them.
The straightening comb. Come on, man. We doing things out here. The cotton gin. Come on, man.
The stoplight.
Yeah, man.
The lawnmower, the potato chip.
We've done some things, man.
We have done some things.
How you gonna opt out of that stuff?
Listen, you know what's funny? Is that if we go back into history and look at what black people have made, a lot of people, let me say this from underneath the stairs.
Okay.
A lot of white people
Right.
would not really be appreciative of what black people have made. Did you know there was a black man that made ranch dressing?
Ranch dressing.
Yes, it's made by a black man.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow. Well, I figure all condiments and seasonings are all created by black people.
Condiments, not condoms. I'm sorry.
Man, because, you know, for years, you know, black people were just given the scraps off the table.
Absolutely.
And after years of eating them scraps, they was like, you know what? These scraps ain't got no taste. These scraps ain't got no taste. Hey Lou, hit me with some of that. What's that stuff called? that ranché.
Yeah, ranché.
That what'd you call it?
That ranch.
Yeah, you got some of that underneath the steps.
Yeah, I guess so. It's right here underneath Master Steps. I got it growing.
Let me get some of that.
I'm gonna sprinkle it right on there. Shout out to spiceship.com.
Yeah, we do sell the ranch. They do sell that ranch. Go get you some. I did not know that though, man. That's
yeah.
I didn't know that.
A black man invented the ranch dressing.
That's dope. That's dope.
Is it?
I love ranch.
Here's my confusion.
But how you gonna get? Go ahead. What's your
Here's my confusion. You're a black man inventing ranch, which is another word for plantation.
Ranch, plantation. Ooh. So do you think he created ranch in a way as like he was standing up to the man?
Yeah, man. Cause ranch is what? White.
Ranch is white.
It's another Negro spiritual. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Ranch.
Somebody need to carry me home, cause I've been sitting here at this daycare for 2 hours. Sitting here waiting, man.
Waiting on you to pick me up.
Yo, no, I really didn't know that about the ranch, man.
Yeah, man.
That's wild. So if you opt out of Black History, you know, I'm cool with the opting out of Black History.
Are you?
But if you opt out of it, I think that means you have to opt out of everything that black people have created.
Absolutely.
So, for starters, go get in that car. Drive down the road. Don't you stop.
Don't you stop.
Don't you stop at no stoplight.
Keep going.
Who taught you about that stoplight? Don't you stop at no stoplight, no sir. You keep on going.
Don't mow your lawn.
Hey, don't mow your lawn.
Nope.
Who told you how to cut that grass? Huh? Who put you up on that lawnmower?
Hey, matter of fact, throw your refrigerator out.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Who told you how to keep that food cold? Huh? Who did that? Don't you go up, you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No, you better make a jelly sandwich. Peanut butter's out the door.
Out the door.
All of that, man. So, yeah, if you want to opt out of Black History, fully opt out.
Fully opt out.
Fully opt out.
Don't take the elevator. Take the stairs.
There you go.
Black man invented the automatic elevator.
Nice. Very nice.
Take the stairs.
Take the stairs. I like that.
Yeah.
And when you go get your salad, you better get that vinaigrette. you better get that Italian. Don't you touch that ranch.
Don't touch that ranch.
Don't even look like you about to what do you say? Don't look like you about to fix the same ranch. You better say little white salad dressing or something. Yeah, man. Our adventures are too important to be
Absolutely
just mulled over like that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Why would that even be an option to opt out of Black History?
And you know what's funny is that Indiana and Illinois, Ohio, those northern states were places where slaves went to get away from slave owners.
Right. Yeah,
So-
the north supposed to be free, right?
Supposed to be free.
Yeah.
Unless you underneath the stairs.
If you underneath the stairs, man, you don't get a lot of sunlight. You know what I'm saying?
Or ranch.
Skin looking a little dark.
Get looking a little dark, a little light. Cause you don't get no sunlight, so you looking a little light.
You look a little both. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man, but yeah, man. So these kids are able to take this paper home to their parents for them to sign to take back to school to opt out of Black History.
Yo, if they gave that to me, you know what? You got to give it to all the kids.
Got to.
And I hope you give it to my black son. You know
Please.
what? He opting out too.
Yeah. Is he?
Yes.
Why?
My black son is going to opt out of Black History.
Really?
What he need? I'll teach him. Easy A, buddy. Easy A.
Easy A?
You just opt out. They're not going to teach you the right stuff anyway. I'll teach you the right stuff you need to know. The correct Black History that you need to know.
Hey, your son
You know what I'm
gonna come to school in a black leather jacket.
Dr. Dre created the Chronic album in 2000. He was supposed to release the Detox. He hasn't done it yet. He just performed in the Super Bowl, though. And he acquired Dr. Dre headphones for $1 billion.
Hey, Snoop was not allowed to wear his blue bandana, so he made a whole outfit out of a blue bandana.
There you go. Black History.
Him and his wife. That's Black History for you.
Black History. Nah, man. You can't opt out of something that... We making history every day. For one.
So every day.
If you're gonna opt out, you might as well just opt out of blacks. Just period. Just opt out of blackness.
Oh, wow.
I mean, how are you gonna erase Black History when we're still creating it, man?
So, okay. Good question. So here's my thing. If you're going to opt out of Black History, I need you to take a 23andMe test.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure there's at least one or two of you that has a percentage of black in you.
Well, that percentage we will never know about because I have opted out. What's the word when you got rid of your time? I no longer have time for this, man. It is what it is.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm underneath the stairs.
Yeah, I'm underneath the steps, man. No, I don't know, man. No, we're not opting out of Black History, though, yo. We got to keep it rolling. Most definitely.
Gotta keep it rolling.
Got to.
Yeah, man. But when you keep it rolling, let me ask you this. So, when your kids were born,
Yeah.
okay, were you in the delivery room?
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah, I was there.
Did you film it?
No. Didn't film it. I didn't know the rules around filming, for number one. And number two, you know what I'm saying? It seemed a little pornographic. Just a little bit, it's a bit much. Like, if I record this, who's going to watch it? I'm the only one that can watch this. I'm not even sure my wife would want to rewatch that. But you damn sure don't want to relive it. So I never really understood the whole facet of recording childbirth unless you work for National Geographic or, you know what I'm saying, the hospital or the doctors and you're trying to do additional research. What are you recording it for? We record so much stuff that we never go and rewatch. You realize that? Look, this is my son. He played the saxophone in the 2nd grade. Yeah, he playing that thing. 3 months later, that video is just sitting there. 40 seconds of your son playing the saxophone. You ain't never gonna see it again. Same goes for the having a baby. When am I gonna watch that? And for what purpose would I watch it?
You would watch it to remember the moment that your child was born underneath the stairs.
I see my child every day. Crouch underneath the steps.
Yeah, when you pick him up from daycare an hour late.
That's true, man. But yeah, I was there, but no, I refuse to record anything.
Really?
Dude, I almost passed out, man. What am I gonna record for?
You almost passed out?
I almost passed out, man. I hadn't been eating, and this was on. Which one was this for? Langston or Simone? I think this is for Simone, man.
Wow.
Cause she had taken so long to come around. We were in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days. Trying to induce her, she just won't trying to come. You know? Finally got her up out of there though. And when she did, I was over there. I was trying to help. And next thing you know, knees got weak.
Yeah.
What Eminem say, arms are heavy. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Vomited on my sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. That's how it was for me, man. I was like, oh, I can't do this. I sat down. Next thing you know, the nurses, they done left the wife. Let's go and tend to him. Is he okay?
Come check you out.
They come and check me out. Just take the baby. When the baby come out, put it under the step. Hide the kids. Hide the wife. Check on the husband.
You check on the husband,
Check on the husband. He ain't doing too good.
Because he passed out underneath the steps. Listen, man. I currently have a video of...
I don't want to see that.
What you mean?
Go ahead. Video of what?
My twins being born.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong with you?
Go ahead, man.
What's wrong?
You have like the full detailed video?
I mean, it's sort of the detailed. It's not all the steps. It's just a couple of steps.
Is it moist? Is it a moist video or is it a dry video? I don't want to see it.
It's kind of spongy.
I don't want to see it.
It's kind of spongy.
I don't understand. Let me ask you this. How many times have you watched that video?
Recently or...
Wow, what is wrong with you people, man? What's wrong with you people, man? You know how children are born. Why would you want to go and rewatch
I had to remind myself that my children weren't born underneath the steps. Because sometimes they act like they are just Neanderthals.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
So I have to remind myself, oh, you actually were born of a woman.
Well, I never had to remind myself of that with my kids, man.
Oh, okay. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
What, you mean have more?
No, I'm just saying, just keep living. It'll get there. It'll get there.
I'm sure it will.
But there is a story of a young lady who is 32 or was 32 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a baby.
Okay.
But she had the baby a little bit early.
Okay, preemie, man.
Preemie baby.
Preemie babies usually turn out to be pretty dope human beings, though.
They turn out to be huge.
Yeah, they had to fight for their life.
Yeah,
man.
they turn out to be wrestlers and, football players.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Michael Orr.
Michael Orr, who is that?
Michael Orr, he used to play for the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a left tackle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was a preemie.
Oh, okay.
His mama was a drug addict who lived underneath the stairs. So, here he is, in the NFL now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely couldn't hide him for too long.
Yeah,
Boy.
no, you couldn't.
Can't imagine. You got a whole linebacker underneath your steps. Ooh-wee.
He is the star person of The Blind Side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember that guy. Him
Right.
and Sandra Bullock, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a story of this lady who had a baby, but the baby was early. I'm not talking about like a few days.
She had it at the hospital?
Yes.
Okay. She had the baby early at the hospital.
22 weeks early.
22, man, can we stop the week talk? What is that in months,
What you
man?
mean? What's 22 weeks in weeks? in months?
4 weeks in a month, so
Right.
probably about 5 months. Good, what?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. 22 weeks.
Come on, man.
What's wrong with you?
You tell me this baby was 5 months old, 5 months early?
5 months early. The baby came out at 4 months.
Wow.
The lady said, now realize this, of course, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, the lady is smaller than the man.
Right.
The lady said the baby was smaller than her hand
Wow.
and only weighed about a pound. This baby, who was born so early, she was placed into a mock-shaped womb.
The baby was born early, so they had to put her in a artificial womb. That's what
Artificial womb.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's 2022, man. We have the technology to, I mean, if you ask me, you know what I'm saying, we should be taking care of 1 month old preemies.
1 month old preemies?
2 day old preemies. We should be taking care of preemies straight out the urethra. I'm talking about as soon as these babies start swimming at the moment of climax, we should be able to take care of these babies. That's the faith I have in the health department. That's the way they talk. That's the way they talk. What's wrong with you, man?
Soon as the sperm hits the egg and it gets impregnated, hey, take this baby out.
That's it. We should have that technology. We should. I've seen incubators. I've seen the involvement of the microwave.
Hey, listen, this baby don't need an incubator. This baby needs an oven.
We got that too.
Listen, this baby was early.
Yeah, so they put it in the artificial womb. That's dope. It's like a robot. Like a robot womb.
Keep going.
It's like a computer, right?
Keep going.
I don't know if I'm getting warm or cold.
You're
man.
getting cold.
Oh man, I don't want to play no more.
We're talking about elementary lunch type of incubator.
I'm not following you.
Okay, all right, cool. You remember that sandwich bag where it had the little flap?
Yeah.
Where you take the flap, you put your sandwich in the bag, and you take the flap, fold it over. and then
Yeah,
you
we talked about that before.
Yeah, that's what the baby's in right now, or was in. What's wrong with you?
They put the baby in a bag
They put the baby in a sandwich bag
in the hospital.
in the hospital.
I'm not following.
Where are you going?
I'm not following.
Yeah, hey.
Because it is 2022.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we can bring people back from dead. We can clone babies.
We can.
We can clone animals, everything.
Why clone them when you can put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in a dark and moist area,
Yeah.
just have them grow. They're plants now. What? What's wrong with you? We're planting seeds.
Oh, planting seeds. I guess, man. I mean, if this is the new wave, of doing things, man, then I guess what you gotta do.
Listen, the Bible says, what you sow, you shall reap.
Well, but then let me start planting my seeds, man. You know what I'm saying? I got steps.
You want more kids?
I got steps. I got Ziploc bags. You know what I mean? I'm a man, so I obviously got, other stuff. That's my next play. That's my next move, man. I'm gonna get these bags filled up. I'm gonna put them underneath the steps and see where we go from there. What can I get to grow?
A baby.
Hey, we want to thank y'all for coming out to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is. What you think? This has been season 9, episode. This is episode 4. Episode 4, entitled "How'd your kids? How'd your wife?"
And those Ziploc bags.
Ziploc bags, man. Hey man, be sure to check us out on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and check out our newest venture at shopnewclothes.com.
Absolutely.
For your church parking lot apparel, and hit up thespiceshop.com for your home gourmet handmade blends to make that food taste better.
Yeah.
For the Church Parking Lot Podcast, this is B. Allen.
Hey, this is your boy Jay Jamal.
Catch y'all this week.
Peace.